By the end of this video, you will know exactly what questions you need to ask in your next interview. So stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. This is Matt from Elevation Career, where we elevate your job search with proven insider knowledge. What I'm going to introduce to you today are not just any questions, but they're designed to reveal some of the most useful information about the role, team, and the hiring manager. And instead of just giving you 5 questions, I'll be covering 5 major topics you need to ask about in your interview, as well as sample questions for each topic. So you will end up with about 15 questions that you can start using immediately. So make sure to watch the entire video so you won't miss anything. Let's go. Number 1, ask about the role's background. The reason why asking about the role's background is so helpful, especially how the role came about, is because it offers key insights into potential challenges or opportunities you might have. If it is a replacement headcount, you may want to follow up with questions such as, what led to the previous person's departure? What were the strengths and weaknesses of the previous person in this role? Or what skills and competencies are you looking for now that were missing before? These questions give us a window into the type of challenges someone in the same situation might face. But it's not all negative either. If the previous person was promoted, for example, it's evidence for the kind of growth that is available too. If the headcount is a new one due to expansion, you can inquire about some of the biggest initiatives a new person would need to work on, which will provide some additional insights into the kind of skills or experience the employer is looking for as well. Number 2, questions about growth potential. The next thing you need to ask about is the kind of growth you can expect. If you were to perform and deliver results, what kind of promotions, further responsibilities, or advancement would become available? This is important for obvious reasons. You are not just looking for a job. Rather, you're looking to build a career. By asking about growth potential, you're also assessing the company's commitment to its employees. A company that can provide clear pathways for advancement is likely one that values and invests in the development of its staff. On the other hand, if they hesitate or cannot give you a concrete answer, it could be an indication that progress is not their priority. Lastly, inquiring about growth potential shows that you're interested in a long-term commitment and eager to advance within the company, which will reflect more positively on your candidacy. Examples of these questions include, how do you see this role growing in the next 2 to 5 years? Was there anyone who was promoted in this position? If yes, could you please tell me more about it? Number 3, expectations of the role. The next type of question is assessing what kind of expectation the hiring manager has for this person, as well as how your success will be measured. When we have a precise idea as to the key results and deliverables, we will be able to focus our efforts to meet and exceed the target as effectively as we can. Not only that, but it is also crucial to figure out if the expectations are even realistic or reasonable during the interview stage. There are employers or hiring managers who impose unrealistic goals either because they're no longer in touch with the day-to-day work or simply because they just want to pressure their staff to work more. While facing and overcoming challenging targets has its merits, if they're simply unachievable or require you to sacrifice your values and what's most important to you, these should be major red flags that you need to know about before making the decision. I often meet candidates who initially believe they found an ideal opportunity only to regret their decision after starting and find themselves in a pickle precisely because they haven't clarified the expectations. You can avoid a lot of headaches and hassles by following this tip. Examples of questions you can ask include, how will the success of this role be measured in the first 1, 3, and 6 months? Was there anyone who was promoted in this role? If yes, what was it about the previous person that made them so successful? If I'm given the opportunity to take up this position, what would I need to achieve in the first year for it to be considered a success? Number 4, find out the employer's pain points and/or greatest needs. This, in my opinion, is the most crucial information you need if you want to maximize your chances of successfully landing your job. And the reason why this is vital is because the more accurately you understand the employer's biggest needs and problems, the better you can tailor your responses accordingly to show them how your unique skills and background match their specific requirements. This is how you position yourself as the ideal candidate for the job, and it essentially forms the basis for answering the question, why should we hire you? Examples of how you can ask about the employer's biggest needs and problems include: what are some of the biggest challenges your team is facing, or some of the biggest initiatives your team is currently working on? How do you envision this role to contribute to the team's current needs and challenges? If I were given the chance to join your team, what are the first things I can do to add value right away? Before we go to our last question, if this video is helping you in some way, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions or if anything from today resonates with you, please share them in the comment section too. Thanks for watching, and here is our final point. Number 5, questions about management style. Lastly, who you work with, especially your boss or manager, plays a pivotal role in your job satisfaction. You want to ensure their management style and leadership qualities align with your values. The most common reason why capable professionals leave their jobs is due to conflict or misalignment with their colleagues, especially their bosses. Though, of course, you may never know for sure until you start, you still want to have an idea about how well you can work with your future manager. You can ask, what are some of the most important qualities you're looking for in your team members? What would you say is your management style? How would you describe your leadership philosophy, and what kind of people are most likely to succeed in your team? If you want more videos on actionable and practical tips for your upcoming interviews, I have an entire playlist dedicated to interview strategies. So make sure you check it out if you want to get ahead in your job search. Until next time, I wish you all the very best.